All right, you opened a little bit of a can of worms with the meme coins. I got to ask you one follow-up on that, Anthony. I never thought we'd be talking about that today. Meme coins are interesting. Funny enough, today, one of the meme coins we invested in on the Ton Network just dropped a few hours ago, and it's been a crazy ride today. I was in Dubai in April at Token, and a few people came up to me and said, "Oh, have you thought about doing a meme here and there?" And I was like, "No, I never have, but it would be foolish of me to not want to learn more about this." And if you look at Shiba and Doge, they never moved in their ranking of the top, 12 market caps through the whole cycle. And so it's clearly not a fad. Clearly people want to be a part of something. It's an expression somehow of culture, like you said, fun or F you to the system. And so we've dabbled in 3 so far. One was a mess, one was okay, and then the one today is looking pretty good. It's kind of interesting, and I'm trying to learn about why people do it. But you mentioned the audience size. This one we're in today has over 50 million people in their Telegram channel. And I was telling my group last night, we rarely see a tenth of that. We actually rarely see 100th of that in any other, crypto protocol. If you got a 500,000 member community, that's strong, let alone 50 million. And we've made about 65 investments into different blockchain companies, about $15 million. So we've seen quite a few, but those numbers get your eyes open. And they might not be a North American high earner audience, but they're still, humans, or a chunk of them are, and they're going to do something interesting. And so just if I could get your hot take on what you've learned about memes so far and what you think people don't understand about them, especially when you go on CNBC, you're always educating them about Bitcoin. When you go to educate them about memes, that seems like that'll be another longer conversation.
CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, and other mainstream outlets are not ready for the meme conversation, but I'll give you the exclusive view of this.
All right.
Meme coins are not new. And let me talk about the traditional financial system to explain what's going on in the new world. Berkshire Hathaway is the meme coin for boomers because what they look at is the greatest financial influencer in the world is Warren Buffett. He used the press. He used his annual letters. He held a conference. He basically taught a course for free, which was lead generation for his companies. This guy is a financial influencer. That is how he has been able to drive the reputation that he has. If you go and you look at Warren Buffett, he is not a good person. He is not a moral person. He essentially had 2 wives. He stuffed sugar and bad products down the heart of Americans. And he is probably responsible for a lot of problems. If you were a moral person, you would say, you know what? I'm not going to try to get America hooked on sugar. I'm not going to go peddle sugary drinks and try to make that more popular. I'm not going to have my personal life in such disarray. But instead, we look at it and we say, he actually is this great grandpa. He's very humble. And so one of the great paradoxes of Warren Buffett is, can you believe and understand and respect his investment analysis while disagreeing with his personal life? That is the challenge for people. But you have to put him in the box. He's a great financial influencer. Doesn't mean he can't be a good investor. Just understand that he was the original finance influencer. And then that brings you to Berkshire Hathaway. People go to Mecca. The capitalist Mecca is Omaha, Nebraska. And they travel from all around the world to go and sit and listen to this man talk as if he's the reincarnation of a capitalist Jesus. It's a meme coin. And so what ends up happening is people buy Berkshire Hathaway because their financial advisor told them, look at the meme. Look at what this company does. What is the intrinsic value of Berkshire Hathaway? Nobody knows. Why does nobody know? Because intrinsic value is a fake metric. There is no intrinsic value. It's not a real thing. Because if I ask you what the intrinsic value is, you'll give me an answer. If I go and ask Stanley Druckenmiller, he'll give me a different answer. And if I go and ask Warren Buffett, he'll give me a different answer. If it's intrinsic, there can't be different answers. And so ultimately, there is no such thing as intrinsic value. What we do know is that Warren Buffett has been able to compound capital for a long time. He is a good investor. But Warren Buffett also has heavily relied on the fact that his father was a congressman, that he has direct connections to people in politics. And so therefore, again, using his influence to get deals that other investors would not be able to get. Good businessman.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.